We are going to be making a winter hat decoration, and this one is a small one, and for this one I used an inch piece of toilet paper tube or paper towel tube and cut that. But for school this year I happen to have some larger rings that we're going to be using. But if you're doing this at home, you can use any type of paper ring that you have. The first thing you need to do is to cut your strips of yarn to tie on. And what I've done is, if you're using this large size of ring here at school, you need 28-inch long pieces of yarn, and you need about 60 to 70 of them. We'll start with 60. So I have given you a piece of cardboard that's 14 inches long, and what you're going to do is wrap around the cardboard. And we're using this like a measuring tool. And I have my end here where I started, so I can see which side I started on, because I need to start and stop at the same end. And I'm wrapping. Now when you wrap, you need to wrap loosely. Don't pull it tight. If the cardboard starts to bend, you're pulling it too tight, and then your measurement won't be correct. If it's a little off, it's okay, but you definitely don't want to pull and bend your cardboard. So you'll wrap it, and what I'd like you to do is to count up to 30 while you're wrapping. And when you finish, I want you to finish at the same end that you started. So you can see my end is here, and that's where I'm stopping also. And I'm going to cut that off and hold it. You are going to leave this end alone. Do not cut the end over here. The only place that you're going to cut is the end where you started and stopped. And you'll take your scissors, and you want to hold the yarn, slide your scissors under that whole pile of yarn, and cut as closely to the edge of that cardboard as you can. So I'm cutting right down that loop, and I want to hold it until I get them all cut. After I have cut through all of the loops at the end of the cardboard, I can take it off, and then I have my pieces. And because the cardboard is 14 inches long, when I open these up now, they will be the 28 inches that you need to make your hat. To make your hat, and you can see I've already started, you're going to keep the ends always to one side, and the side that doesn't have the ends to be going the other direction. You need to always keep your hat facing the same way. You'll take one of your pieces, have it folded in half, and stick the loop through the cardboard circle. And I noticed that I did white last time, and I'm alternating, so I have to switch here and grab a gray. I'm going to fold it in half. Now don't stick the loop through towards the ends. You want to stick the loop through towards the other side where there are no ends. Wrap it around the cardboard and stick the two ends through the loop and pull it tight. And it takes a little maneuvering sometimes. And give it a little wiggle and then slide it down, and then you've added more ends. Then you're going to take your next piece of yarn, take the loop, put it through, and have the loop come out the side where there's no ends. Pull the ends up, wrap around your cardboard, and put the ends down through the loop, and then pull it tight. And always make sure that you slide them together and you pull the ends down to the side where they're all sticking out like this. You need to do it the same way every time. Take your yarn, fold it in half, stick it through, put your ends through the loop, and pull it tight. And continue to do that over and over again until you have gone all of the way around your ring. And again, you don't want to pull your ends and leave it down here. You want to move it up and pull it tight. So now I would like you to wrap your cardboard, and remember that you need to make 30 pieces of one color and 30 pieces of a second color, or you could do 30 of one color, cut it, and then do another 30 of that same color. But it's best just to wrap it 30 times and then cut it and then do the next batch. So go ahead and cut your yarn and start tying them on to your ring.